up this bit. This is the ladders taking you up to a higher working. This is probably the lowest working here. Yeah, that is very, very high up. Wow. Big, chunky thing. The amount of work gone into removing all this stuff is crazy. The memorial plaque here. Remember Peter's Tub 2015. This would have been the old mill where the copper would have come out of. The entrance over here that we're going to go into. So you'll see, should be able to see the different colours. Like there's a bluey green colour as your entrance, but we'll see in a second. And there's the old pipes there. That would have been drainage, I'm guessing, like a pumping system. This is one of the entrances. Seen the old drill marks? Would have been a big drill into there, right? And they would have planted the TNT like there, right at the end. And then they would have either, I don't know if they used to put, it depends on how old it is, they used to put little wood in and light it, and then they'd walk away and wait for the explosion. Bit of an opening, they've sealed it off, but someone's obviously opened it back up. See how big it is in here? High ceilings. And I think that would have been a door or something, is it? That's been blasted off. Can't be a cot. I know it could be a cot actually. "900 meters to the end, so it's like a mile long tunnel." You can see where they've been following the tracks or something. Yeah, well this would have been the old track line. That's what the wooden bits are there. They would have had carts, the tracks on top, and they would have come along and took the copper away. But then later on they've started to take the slate away, I think. See how they stack it up? Yeah. So when they've been taking the minerals out, you don't want to take anything that's not worth of like value. So you stack it up. So this might have been a giant ore pit. So this big area here that we're in would have been full of copper ore. And over time, when they've ran out, they've took all the ore, they've started stacking it up, making these little like walls here. And that's so they don't have to take it out, because slate's not worth as much. The whole area is covered in slate. Yeah. They can literally just quarry it. So why would you take it out on carts? It's a waste of time, fuel and effort. See, there's a vein there. Don't know what I don't know what the vein is of, but there's definitely a vein of something. And then there's something up there and all shining. Don't know if that's like an iron. Like an iron pocket. It's like all rusty in it. Oh no, it's hot shell. Careful. It's alright. So this is one of the gates. There must have been a collapse here. And this is the stop. People are going along. Well, it would have been. I'm guessing animals and all, like, because any animal could just walk into here.
Well, I can't hold the torch this way and one arm.
Right, now slowly start to tip it so I can get through. Like, yeah. So this has been a major collapse here. And all this above us, right, if you look, is what they've done to repair it and stack it all back up. To clear it out. It's just old scaffolding tubes and that holding up, and metal bars holding up what's above you. But
You're not wet, are you?
nah, I'm not too bad.
Doesn't matter.
Curious if that is,
That's cool.
if that is a bit of copper ore above us, right? Why they've left it? You know what I mean? Why have they left? Unless it's just because they were taking the main thingy. And there's the tracks there. On top of the wood. I don't know if it's because there's a build up of shellac, and it's to obviously keep it float. Shellac, like mud, look on the sides.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if they're raising them for that reason.
The tracks are cool.
Aye, that was the old run line there. Very old and rusted now and buckled and out of shape, but still cool to see. That's them wooden bits I told you about before. It looks funny because when you look at the yellow bits, right, it looks like gold, doesn't it? But it's not, obviously. I don't know what that is. Like quartz. Might be like a quartz because it's like white. You know what I mean? And like shale and. Do you see that's purple or black?
It's black.
Hear the echo. Is there anybody there?
You shake them up.
Hello? Looks like stars. You know, like the little dots all over. It's so weird hearing that echo.
Yeah.
Show bits of wooden from the track. We've lost them. Oh no, the tracks are there. They're just full of sediment, aren't they? Alright. That's where all the stuff's built up.
It's like water on wet sand.
It kind of is, it's exactly what it is, but it's.
Let's make a sandcastle.
You probably could. There's a hook. I wonder what they would have held up on that. I wonder if that was to do with the drainage system.
Could that not be like a hook to hold the little, what do you think? What do you call them that go along the track?
But
Like a carriage link, can it not be a hook
no,
to hold it in place?
no, because you there it is there on the floor. They're just there. That there is to hold some kind of pipework up. They're rails holders, so they sit on top of the wooden beams on the floor. The tracks go through that gap in the middle, right there, and that's what holds them in place. Obviously the tracks are hidden underneath here at the minute.
Oh look, looks shiny.
Should watch your torch? Yeah. Can't see it as well on the camera, but I don't know if it's just the moisture. Yeah, it's like a. Don't know what it is. It's unusual. Now we're going around the corner now. Oh look, there's a mini mine car, like a trolley. That would have been your one, that just a tinky one.
Hey, that's not bad looking actually.
Just a little one.
Better days.
Like a little trolley, isn't it? Wait, is that them wheels that sit on the tracks? Them there would sit on the tracks and they would just roll back and forwards. Obviously, well rusted now. That probably won't fit on correctly, but. And that up here is where one of the collapses is. See how they stack the bags up and the walls?
That doesn't look safe.
Ah, sure is. That there is what they've removed. So that is just rubbish. So all the rubbish they've taken out, right? Instead of obviously taking it out half a mile that way, You fill up as many. You could come in with empty bags, and you fill them up. So that could be full of sand and stuff. It looks crazy though, doesn't it? I've seen some more unusual all build up there.
That seems more purple.
Purpley blue.
Yeah.
Feels weird, doesn't it? They're like tight together.
Snug.
So this here, if you look, see that? It's like a sand. That's what. So this would have been blocked up, maybe further down, and they had to dig it out. So instead of removing all of this, which would have took a long time and hard effort, carrying it through that 5-foot tunnel, they've stacked it up on the sides. It's not to hold the ceiling up or nothing, it's just a way of getting rid of rubbish, but it gets very tight in a second. It feels weird.
Lazy but creative.
Not lazy, it's the safest way. See there, look, everything's stacked up. It's so you can still get through, but it's tight. See how the air's changed massively here. It's like cold as a breeze. There must be an opening coming up. Wow, it is tight.
It should be tight for you. I'm squeezing.
Yeah, but I'm kind of squished a bit. How long will it go on like this? Wow. We've seriously been working hard to take all this away. This is great.
Couldn't be done in a day.
If only the minecarts worked, we could have just took it out on there, man. How many tons of stuff are you taking out here? That's insane. That is mad. I can barely get through here without getting squished. So there's a fault here or something. There's like a natural weep hole.
Oh, the weep hole is bad?
No, it's just like there's water coming through. There'll be like a natural water flow through. Basically a crack in the ground above somewhere. I can't hurt my back because I can't just walk punch over. I've got to lean away from the wall. What is going on?
How do you think the people felt doing it?
You what?
How do you think the people felt doing it?
Oh man, that is mad what like the work. Basically the work put in to taking this stuff out has took weeks, if not years. Well, years basically.
Wait, months?
No, you gotta remember. See how many tons of gear there is here? That we walk by, right? It just goes on and on and on. Oh, I'm stressing back. The amount of work gone into removing all this stuff is crazy. And look, there's a cart. We've come across a cart here. Oh, it's just, I think there's a plaque, a memorial plaque here. There's a plaque here, look. Peter's tub, in memory of. Remember Peter's tub, 2015. Entrepreneur, friend, memory. Wonder what happened to him. Obviously he's died, but so whatever's under this, or this is on. Yeah, it's like a cart. Peter's tub there.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. And what is that over there? The door was safe written on.
My feet are
Watch out, let me go. I wonder if he was the one who mined this all out. That's more blue, isn't it, now? It's getting like deeper into the The all path. Another door. What? Don't like doors in mine.
Why?
Just don't like it.
Oh, look, a saw.
They've been using it to cut, obviously, when they've been rebuilding it. I wonder if that's in there. Why is that? To keep that shut for? This. So strange. They've obviously, this is what, you know, before when all them stacks of stuff? This is what they've been getting out of here. And every so many meters or whatever, and they've propped it, they've had to take the rubbish out. And they've put steel girders in to prop it up and remove all the stuff. Oh god. Another hunched over mission. Wow. They really went to town on this. All the scaffy tubes and well, this is what's propped up. So yeah, you know all that stuff that you saw back there. Oh look, fungus growing on the timbers.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's like a white fungus, growing on the timber. All the walls, like the veins and stuff, are all fungus. Hairy, innit? Yummy.
It looks like marshmallow.
Oh, if I thought one collapse wasn't bad enough, there's a second one here. Look. It's all the stuff they used to propping up. You know, they would have filled all them buckets.
More fungus.
We've been taking all them buckets away and dumping them into them big bags. I've really put some work into this. There's loads of fungus growing on this wall.
Oh yeah, it would send you somewhere.
Like all the veins of it on the walls. Oh no, someone's
Can you touch it?
I wouldn't touch fungus any kind.
Why?
Don't know what it is, it could be anything.
Yeah,
Could
but
be.
you wouldn't then put it to your mouth.
Well, it doesn't matter. Once if you forget. They've been dumping stuff up there and all. Sometimes I wish I was smaller. This is another thing they've been using. Do you know why they've been using it and not the original?
Why?
Because it's got wheels on that minecart. It's got wheels on it, and they've just made that out of old bits of metal.
I thought that door was like the end of the
No, we haven't even walked a mile yet. Yummy. What's that?
I don't like the water.
It's alright, man. What you got to remember is there's minecarts on it. So it's reasonable. It's not, man. I've just walked through it. You're not that much smaller than me, man.
Bog trauma.
Well, what, when you fell in the bog?
Yeah. Gooey trauma. Ew.
Ew, it's sewage. It's obviously not. Could be wrong, but if I was first looking at this I would think coal, but it's not.
The one thing I've noticed about mines is they don't smell of anything. Nothing in particular that smells.
Smelly sometimes. If you smell eggs, it's time to run.
Right.
because
Well, so far I've not smelled anything.
well, you're not smelling it in here. It's from coal mines. If you smell egg in a coal mine, it's sulfur. Well, basically, it's a very dangerous. Yeah, so that's for drainage. So the water can only get to that height. The water comes out, it gets a bit deeper here, so watch your feet.
Yeah.
You're not getting your wellies. Go on. What was the little hand wiggles? It's weird, isn't it? See the size of it?
What's that?
See the size of the cart?
Oh, that's your cart then.
What? It's so big. It's so big, right? But it's not very wide. Saying that, yeah. It's tall, innit? And height wise. Mixture of the metal and the wood. And the old cart there. Obviously the wheels are no longer, but you can still see what resembles of the original minecart. That's the blue on the ceiling there, that's the copper. Now, that's what they were in here for. Very unusual. Just mad the size of it and what went into it. Oh, it's like wood on, no, is that wood on the bottom?
Yeah.
I wonder why that is. I wonder why it's like wood and then the wheels would have been on the wood. I thought they would have all been metal axles and stuff.
I'm gonna make a footprint.
That's the best blue we've found so far. Did you say you saw yourself?
Yeah. Really nice.
It's I don't get why they've left so much here though. You know, like they've took everything unless that's what's actually left and it's just stone and it's just like the outer coating or something. But do you want to see how far we can go? My thoughts on all these big crevasse areas like that is there's been a lot of ore, because it seems pointless that they've took some of this bit out unless there has been. So they've just been chasing the ore, chasing the money basically. So that's about 30-40 feet up there, maybe more, because that's the main track where you are. Let's come up here. They use these areas for just filling with rubbish basically. Slippy actually.
No, but it's really like nerve-wracking for you.
I'm gonna fall.
Not about going to fall, it's just very cloudy.
I'm gonna fall and hurt myself. Funny how the track's crisscrossing and they must literally just been chasing the ore, random bends and just following it constantly to get rid of it. I'd be curious on how they've actually bent the tracks. I wonder if they had a special machine in here, or if they've moulded them like that. What is that? Yellowy kind of snot looking colour. Oh look, stalactites and all coming off the ceilings. It's like a mixture of blue, yellow. I'm just curious of what this could be. And it seems like there's running water down here, like a lot of it, because it's echoing. Some funny colours. Oh well, this is the biggest room. That is a car. There's one of the original pan shovels. Don't know if it was used just to move excess or after they've done some blasting maybe. Don't know if when they dropped it down the ore chute they had to use it to pick stuff up, because that's where it all would have dropped down from over there. Spend some hard work to open this up. Blowing it out with dynamite, stacking it all up, keeping the drainage going.
Cup of tea, anyone? Oh, that's not a cup. Yeah.
Listen to that, listen. That's a very deep pool. That is an old clay cup.
That's why I said cup of tea, but...
Well, like a pot, clay cup. I knew there was something going on down here. Watch, now this is very...
Right, if that's the really deep water...
No, that's an old hopper. This is the ladder that's taking you up to a higher working. This is probably the lowest working here. But that there is an ore chute. So, where all them stones are there, your minecart would go underneath where this water is and park up. And when it's parked there, you would it would fill up with whatever minerals, whatever. So that they would literally, that cart would drive in, park up, and once it's full of your copper, I'm getting your copper out in this part, it would then get pushed out to the entrance where it could be sorted out and purified, and the miners would use these ladders here. That is massive, it goes right up, a few hundred feet that. And all of this here, it'll be from the original working. You could abseil down, so you somewhere up. Oh no, I don't think you could. So I don't know if there will be. There should be 2 access points. Yeah, that is very, very high up. And that's the ladders they would have used to get up there. Wow. But now, water's just leaking down, you can see it there. But yeah, that's the ore, that's an ore hopper. Fed into that minecart there, very nice. I'm guessing there would have been the other carts parked up here, and then when one was full, that one would go and the other ones would come up, and then the tracks would change and it would come in and park back underneath. Crazy that. Now that is very concentrated copper stalactite. So that there means above here, there's another one there. Look. It means there is a lot of copper still dripping.
Oh, that one above you.
Yeah, there's definitely some copper stalactites forming. Yeah, well, copper does go green when it oxidizes, but it goes like a bluey green. So I wonder if that's it, because there can't be any kind of like moss build up down here. We're a mile underground.